I'm going to do a little bit of my Poshmark stuff. I started, see the whole points of Poshmark, I think, I'm going to just do a couple of my, I ran out of these. These are like my little gifty things that I give people. So I need to make a whole bunch. So I'm going to sit down and do this right now, and then I'm going to do a bit of sewing. But yeah, I think YouTube and all the other platforms, I think YouTube is becoming very, very focused on perfection. So if you don't look perfect, and if you don't have the money to have the backing and the aesthetics, and you don't look presentable for television purposes, I think YouTube is just not going to work. So being a real artist is no longer a thing, right? I think YouTube wants you to be not a real person. I think imitation is where we are right now at this stage. So I'm going to sit and do my little cranes. And then I'm going to work on my other stuff. Go into my sewing. Quiet day is good. I have been exercising. My fitness is, I think it's getting better. My health is getting better. So my focus has been the stuff that I need to focus on. Since I have been on social media, I have gained so much weight just sitting and entertaining and engaging. The engagement has not helped my health. I can tell you right now. That engagement did not help. I think it's time to, I'm reassessing everything now, right? This is like the whole, I need something flat. But I definitely need to do this for Poshmark. So I'm gonna sit down and do this quickly. Tuesdays would generally be the days, right? But today I had to, or yesterday I had a doctor's appointment, so I needed to do that. Got to get those things out of the way. You need to be very diligent with your medical people, right? It's always important, especially me, because of the injury and the operation, and everything needs to look right. But always keep up with your medical records. That becomes useful in the long run when you're applying for things, right? Yeah. But yeah, I think what's happening now is YouTube is the AI system is grading to see the positioning of, I think it's just going to get harder. I think the more I think about it, the more I realize this is just becoming like really, it's going to be very hard for the smaller groups of people like myself. And I'm keeping my blockers on because I don't want behavioral situations. Like TikTok brought such bad behavior to, I don't think YouTube was like it was as bad before, but I think the moment, and it's funny because in Asia, they don't behave the same way as the people in the States. So I just think the behavior on TikTok from the States was just out of control. I saw it for myself. I was like, no, I don't need this either. So I'm just making cranes right now. Welcome in. I'm busy doing I have Poshmark that I need to do in a bit. So I have my little clothing pieces here and my little cranes. These are my little, when I do my packages, I make the cranes and I put the back, but I ran out, so I'm busy making these. This is part of this is how I earn money, right? So I need to do this. Yeah. Welcome in. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. It's a bit of a slower day. I don't usually do Wednesdays mornings anymore, but yesterday I had my doctor's appointment, so I could not miss that. I'm not going to miss my doctor's appointment for YouTube. Sorry. It's just not going to happen. I think medical medical stuff is more important than YouTube at this stage for me. So, yeah. Oops. I shouldn't overspeak because when I speak, things go wrong with my pieces. And the reason why I have music on is the stuff that I have in the background. If you don't know me, I'm Cinta. I produce my own music. If you were to play music that did not belong to you on YouTube, for instance, you would be blocked and reported. I don't know how it works, but copyright infringement is, I suppose it's real, right? So the best way to, I don't have any copyright restrictions that I know of. The best way to deal with copyright is to have your own stuff. And it costs money. When people hire another person to produce their tracks, it costs money. I'm doing it for free because I produce my own tracks. But if you hire somebody to produce a track, it's going to cost money, right? That's basically it. And people are back in school, which is good. Oop. But I think it is important for people to realize that YouTube has an AI system. I'm sure it's listening to me right now. Just like all the other platforms, they have AI systems now where they're monitoring what you're doing. Everything. Everything you do, it's watching. It's no longer just an algorithm. It's literally, yeah. And I don't have like tons of money. If I lived in South Africa like my parents, I think it would be different, right? So yeah. So I'm gonna just be on here for a few moments. But this is what generates, I need to focus on my Poshmark now. But I do need to make these trains, and I'm gonna do a bit of sewing in a bit. So it's funny, it's like YouTube, like people don't want you to use AI, but at the same time, the AI system is what's running the show on YouTube. I don't get it. It's like, so you can't really do your own thing. You have to listen to it so that it's like follow instructions and move along. It's like, that's Marxist to me. It's just, that's what it sounds like, and I'm anti-Marxist, so you know, they got the wrong person if they're asking me to do something that's I am not willing to do freely. That's basically it. Welcome in. People are back in school. This is my work. I work from home at the moment because lots of things happen to me, but I've been able to figure out how to work other platforms. Like Poshmark has been my resource. I found that Poshmark has, it allows you, it sorts you out with a 1099. Now since I was hired for other jobs, I had a 401k. But now that I'm self-employed, you have a 1099. So if you, I did technically set up a business account because I started an LLC, but that got too complicated. So I just didn't, I didn't have enough people coming in to hire me for other things to maintain my own personal 1099, but I have other means and ways to, if it does ever work. Hi, Dior. Who am I talking to? Who am I talking to? So if you want to know about work and work ethics and lifestyle at work, I have had many jobs. I also know that I paid into the 401k, which you need to have, and a 1099, which is like self-employment now, right? So those are the two differences. And Poshmark automatically organizes the 1099. And if you use WordPress, there's another extension that enables, which is what I have too, but I haven't used it. Oh, Sherberts. That enables, hold on, let's see where I went wrong here. Something happened. What's going on here? What's going on? Yeah, so if you set up your own platforms, like, I mean, like websites and stuff, and organize your own settings, you don't have to, I don't think being dependent on, as I've mentioned, one platform is the way to go. And obviously maintain your bank accounts, that's important. Always maintain your bank accounts. Never, try your best not to put yourself in debt, right? I try my best not to put myself in debt because that just creates more problems. So never live beyond your means. That's another rule in life. Never live beyond your means. I think people tend to overlive beyond their means and then they put themselves in debt. My university, the things, it's already been paid for, so I'm not in debt. That was paid for, so that saves me. And then I did my master's in South Africa, so I saved money by going to study abroad for my master's than to pay American universities for a master's degree. That would have been, I think that would have been the end of me. If I had more debts and more bills to pay with the master's, I think we would have been in a lot of trouble. So fortunately, I was in South Africa, and thank goodness my dad was actually a professor at the university that I went to as well. So that kind of helped a little bit, I guess, which was useful. So that saved money. If a parent is in a university teaching as a professor, you might get benefits from them, which is kind of useful. But always have a 1099. I don't know how YouTube works technically because I'm not on their program, but they probably have a 1099. I don't think they give you a 401k. I doubt it. I don't think that's, you can find a 401k in whatchamacallit, your other situations. And for me, my biggest focus right now is to get my training back into shape. I'm getting back. I'm not filming myself going to the gym, but I just got back from the gym. I feel as if it's not the whole world's decision to decide how I should be training. I think that is just, I think everybody should go out and do their own fitness thing, and it's great to have it on. I have I have a ton of videos about my fitness and my growth and what happened to me and how the decline and all that stuff. So yeah. But they're grading you on here. They are absolutely grading you on here. They're grading your scale of growth. They're grading. I'm just not prepared to, I'm not prepared to have people giving me attitude. It's just not, it's not worth it because I'm personally, physically, like I have it's like a sports injury, right? It's almost like an ice skater's injury because I fell on ice. So I have a sports injury, it's like, it was a freak accident, but it's like a sports injury. So yeah. Get these done. Welcome in. I am just doing my Poshmark stuff. These are the things that I give to them as gifts, and then other things, wrapping is important. The music in the background I produced, I am not producing music today. It's a fashion day today for me. It was an exercise day earlier. So I need to, for me, I need to kind of delegate days to doing certain things. So this is just a casual thing. I'm just talking about, I think I'm talking about how YouTube, it's not just changing the rules. What is happening is Silicon Valley is giving, it's giving the AI system full capacity over who gets to go where on this platform. And I just saw it for the first time in action. I saw obviously I do the Ask Studio, but now it's a whole different level. It's like it was fun and friendly at the beginning, and now it's like, oh no, this is like battle of the wits now. Battle of the wits. Honestly, it doesn't bother me. The same thing was happening on Facebook. I got tired. I'm just not doing it on there anymore. I mean, it's just, all the platforms are having people are questioning the spaces, aren't they? They're questioning the spaces. And for me, global was my content. I don't know, I think a lot of the people from overseas have gone. I think what's happened is that the restrictions and rules have now shifted. I am not prepared to do things in the evening because I have stuff I have to deal with. My partner gets back, and then I don't want to disrupt him from his work day. So this is the time that I'm looking at. I know everybody's shifted now. I can tell. Hi, Dior. Are you okay? I'll take you out just now. Okay? I don't know how hot it is outside, though. Okay. Just do a little bit of this. It's beginning to feel like what's happened to TikTok, isn't it? I think that's what's going on, is that the platforms, it might be going on for other people, but for me, it's definitely not working out as it was. And then it wants you to do 2 hours. I mean, what if people have other things to do? We need to make money. We can't just be on here all day without making money. That's kind of crazy stuff. That is not going to happen to me. Not going to happen. I just can't do it. I'm too old to deal with consequences anymore. I need to just, this is called consequential problems. You can't just be on social media without earning. That's my biggest concern. I've still made more. I mean, I don't know how many followers I have on Poshmark, but the following there doesn't matter. It's the quality of product and your ability to give high customer service, right? I suppose that's e-commerce customer service to clients. It's I'm manually doing this. I don't have a team. So I'm packing this stuff and manually taking the photographs. It's like work. So I should technically be doing that right now. I should be I will be doing that in a few moments. But yeah, that's important. For me, that's where I earn right now. And I have been for the past, I don't know how many years. Since 2020, right? 2020 is when I started earning on Poshmark. It's been a while. It's good. And it hasn't stopped, which is great. I wonder if I should just use Whatnot next. I haven't done Whatnot lives in a while, but I don't know. It's a lot of stressful work. That's a whole different story, but it could work, maybe. Maybe something to consider. Get back into my Whatnots. I can still go on to the lives here, but I have a Whatnots like logo, I guess, right? Got to think about it. Got to think about how I'm going to use YouTube now. I'm still debating. I'm not sure what to do here. And then Brandon's dad just passed away, so he was doing this whole ceremonial thing. I'll put some photographs up in a bit of his experience as he studied to be a monk for a week, which was interesting. I've never seen that before. So for me, that was like a new experience, experiencing him going through that. That was kind of different, you know, and I believe in Buddhism, so that's like, for me, that's like a thing. Yeah. So that's basically it. And people are back to school. I'm sort of glad that there have been a few restrictions on platforms, because this just shows me that there is a movement and something is happening here. And I think that is probably the best step in the right direction. I mean, if the kids were going into school with bad behavior and thinking that the behavior from social media worked in classrooms, yeah, I think that's the shift. And I think until social media actually helps people with behavioral situations, just because you're behind the screen doesn't mean to say people need to be rude. So I think for me, that is my biggest thing. It's like, I'm coming in as somebody who actually was teaching in classrooms, and I have seen how the behavior works on the platforms, and I'm just like, no, this is not acceptable. This is not acceptable. Kindness is key, and you know what? So, I think the people overseas, everybody from overseas understands respectable behavior on platforms. I think it's only in the United States that this behavior has been out of control. It's just, I keep saying it, but I've lived overseas, so I've seen how people are treated and respond in certain ways. And there's lots of stuff that goes on overseas as well. But the classrooms, people value education. It's like a big thing. Hey, it's a big thing overseas. I don't know about here, but overseas education is quite important, actually. It's an important part of life. I don't know. Just putting my thoughts out there. That's all. Okay, now I have more. Good. Deal with these gold pieces later. We'll just do these little things over here. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see that. Maybe you can't see that underneath. Bring this down. I mean, the point is I'm working, right? This is when you're working, you're not sitting and talking all the time. That's the whole thing. Okay. I don't think you can see these. Maybe if I put them back here, you can see them. There. See if I can finish these. Okay. Get those out of the way. Whew. Then I've gotten some stuff done. That's good. Wait, hold on. Yeah. Wait, what? Yeah. So if you didn't know, YouTube is grading you. It grades you. And I'm just not prepared to give it more than what I'm giving it, so that's just how it's gonna have to be, I guess. Virality for me is not the key, eh? I mean, viral is cool if it's like worthy of something, but if it's not worthy of something, then it's really not worth it. What does it really do? I mean, okay, changes lives. Oh my God, no, it changes lives. Look at what happened to the woman who what was her name? All these the drama, everything is drama. Like the more drama there is, the more people are interested. And I just think that is really not, it just doesn't make any sense. It's just not like we're at a Jerry Springer show. I mean, that is so, sorry, but that's very low class. I don't think that that's very appealing. I mean, Jerry Springer, my gosh, that's old history right there. But there you go. People loved watching that for the drama, isn't it the case? I'm just not for that. I'm for peace. Life is all about peace. Peace and sanity. And I'm beginning to think most of the people that were watching were actually younger. People might claim that they're a certain age, but I really don't see that that's the case. I think there were people that were different ages and stuff. It's kind of crazy. Okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna do my stuff here. Okay, welcome in. I have Poshmark that I need to do next because that's where I earn my money. So I'm busy making my cranes. Thank you for popping over. Feel free to leave a comment if you're interested in asking questions. I came back from the gym. I don't record myself going to the gym anymore. It's just like the people get irritated around me, so I don't try to hustle that. I think that should be like a private, trying to recover and get better by yourself independently type of thing. So I'm doing my Poshmark. It's been a little bit slow for sales there too. It's kind of weird, but I think it has something to do with people literally going back to school, whether it's university or high school or junior high. So I think it's happening across all platforms. I could be wrong. I mean, I don't know. I think that's what's going on right now. You're welcome to, here to have a conversation if you're interested. And if people don't really know, I think I just said it before, but YouTube is all about, it's grading. I mean, I'm just not the type of person that can handle overcompensating for a platform that's not, I don't know if I'm gonna ever earn on here, right? I'm just kind of doing it because it keeps me busy and I can because I have the time, right? So that's what I'm doing. I'm building a portfolio, let's put it that way. I'm building a portfolio and I'm getting this done. I needed more of the cranes because this is what I package into my packages, right? So I do appreciate you popping over and watching. Feel free to ask any questions. And I think, I don't know if anybody else is doing YouTube. If you are, let me know if you have any questions. Do you want to go live? Are you wanting to reach a goal? Right now, I found that the best way to deal with earning the hours is to go live. Live just seems to be the right approach. And if you have, I think I started going live once I hit 54 subscribers, then you have that unlocks. And once that unlocks, you can do as many hours as long as you keep your responsibility going. So for instance, I can play my music in the background because I've produced it myself. But if I had other music playing in the background of somebody else's, it would get a copyright strike. So the best way sometimes most people just put the silence on and they don't have the music going, right? But if you have music, the best way to eliminate the question of copyright strikes is to play your own stuff or to learn to make your own stuff. So that's why I play it in the background, because it's stuff that I've produced. And I'm not sitting here and producing stuff all the time because I don't want to, I have so many videos people can sit and watch of me doing lives, producing music. That's, for me, it's old news. It's repetitive. I don't know if repetitive is my solution. I think being over repetitive doesn't give people enough incentive to go back and watch the other ones. I have this one on a live. I recorded this live on YouTube. People can go back and watch that if they're interested in the music side or they want to learn some music. I have free courses on the channel. I mean, I actually charge course, I charge normal fees if people were to learn from me. But on YouTube, obviously, it's like a portfolio at this stage, right? And then I have proof of student performances on my other channel, which is delegated for mainly student stuff. So that was there. That's on the other channel. I think the other channel is, if you go to my bio or my links, you can find the one video that directs you to those other videos if you're interested, or you go onto my other sites and you can see where they are from. So the evidence is there. If people want to see how I work with students, the proof is there. And the quality of music that came out of those students was quite phenomenal, actually. So I had some good, responsible students that really just took off. They did so well. Some of them actually, I think one of my students was doing stuff with Disney. Another student of mine was at a school where Alicia Keys popped over and she sang for Alicia Keys. So that was kind of cool, but this was like a long time ago when I was working at Guitar Center. So I had some really, I had some pretty interesting students. We were, I had some pretty cool times with the students. I just don't know if I can work in an environment with a whole bunch of students now, because I can't sit for more than maybe an hour. Over that, I have to lie down or move around because of my leg. It's crazy. This changed my entire process. It just totally changed my entire process. Aw, thanks for sitting and watching. I do appreciate that. I'm quite honored. Feel free to just have a conversation if you can. Leave a message. I do like when people come back and watch and observe. I just would like to know who's coming over to see me. That would be very, very nice to know what's going on there. But yeah, I think it's just important to be aware that YouTube is changing, and maybe for the better. I just feel as if it's important that people learn behavioral behavior. I think social media has been an instigator for bad behavior. And I think that's where the change has to be. I think the parents acknowledge it. I think the teachers see it. It happens all the time in classes. It's like that TikTok behavior from the United States, and it's not from other countries, it's from the States. Swivels over to the YouTube, and the YouTube people think that, not everybody, but I think a lot of the people on YouTube are also doing TikToks, and they think that behavior is gonna work for this space. And to some extent it does, but I think it's just destructive. And it's not helping anybody's sanity. That's why for me exercise is far more important than just, if I could just get back into my size 2 outfits. I mean, I had to change my whole entire collection of clothing just because I put on weight. It's so frustrating. But I miss being my size 2. So I'm working towards getting back into my size 2s. Or else I'm just wasting my clothing, right? So that's my purpose, my process here. I'm gonna get up and do my Poshmark just now because that is very important for me to do. I might even think about Whatnot as well. I just want to do this quickly. Aw, so sweet. Thank you so much for popping over and watching. I do appreciate it. I just wish I knew who it was that's watching. It would be so nice. I mean, I could take a wild guess of who might be watching, but who has time to sit and... yeah, anyway. YouTube also requires time, doesn't it? Yeah. And I think a lot of people are looking for jobs now, right? Aren't they? I've started Upwork. I don't know how that's going to work out for me, but we're going to give it a try. So we'll see. We'll see. I haven't clocked in on there to see if I need to do anything, but I've set up my whole page for now, I guess, right? Thought that was important. I had it before. In fact, when I left Rock, I had set up the the page, but I never technically got on there and used it because I was instantly working on Poshmark. So Poshmark literally just like worked for me off the bat, which was great. Probably because I had clothing, right? I had a lot of clothing that I was collecting from before. Okay. Is that enough? That's enough. I need to make more. Let me finish these quickly. Then I get some work done here. Aw, thank you. I do appreciate everybody that comes over and visits. That is so sweet. I do appreciate it. So I have two, yeah. Welcome in. I'm getting my Poshmark stuff ready. I need to start doing my Poshmark in a bit. So that's like, I guess, if you take platforms seriously, that's just like, I've been doing Poshmark before. I was earning on Poshmark the day I lost my job, let's put it that way. And so far, I've kept my five-star top tier, whatever it is, on Poshmark, and I suppose that's like a good thing, right? Because it counts as something, right? Referrals, I guess. I don't know. So I have to keep going with my Poshmark, right? That's like important. And then in a few moments I can get up and stand and do my stuff, so that's like kind of like important, I guess, right? Something I learned how to do in Japan, cranes. I don't know, can you make cranes? This is what I do. I don't know if many people in the States do the crane. I mean, I guess they do. But this is what it's just what so these are the little, people appreciate them, I guess. I don't know. Good luck cranes, I guess. Technically, you could probably make like a necklace out of it. I have made a few in the past, but if I were to do it, I would have to dunk it in like resin because it's paper. So that is like another way to do this, right? So if I'm going to make jewelry out of this, it needs to be strengthened. The paper won't last or hold. It might, but I think it would be better if I was to put the resin on here, like I did my guitar. Not as if I play the guitar, but yeah. Excuse me. I actually forgot to ice my leg today. I need to do that. Simply because... Because I was standing and putting weight on my leg earlier because of the elliptical, I need to kind of balance out the amount of weight and pressure that I put on the leg. It's so frustrating. I don't know if anybody's broken a bone before, but the leg is the most important part of your body when it comes down to moving, motion. And when you lose the ability to do the things you used to. Like, I was big into cycling. I was like, forget the car, like, give me a bike. I'll cycle around. I was like, I really loved cycling. Now I can't even do that anymore. It's so frustrating. Oh my gosh, so frustrating. The car, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I enjoy it. I enjoy my exercise, but it has been a bit of a struggle, honestly, since I have been through this craziness. A few more to go, so I'm gonna finish this up and probably, oops, this needs to go here. Oh, that's so sweet. I do appreciate whoever's here watching. Aw, thank you. Oh, and it gets warm in these. I have two lights on. I don't know if anybody knows this, but I have two lights. I have one for the vertical and then one for the landscape. So yeah, it's been like a bit of a thing. Now it's getting a little warm in here. But I'm resting my leg. I should technically lift it up and put the ice on it in a few moments. It's like I should be doing it right away, but I wanted to get the live done because I'm responsible. I like when I make a schedule and I plan something, I get it done. That's like how I generally work. That's just like my thing. Okay. A few more to go. Okay. Let's do the small ones. I'll take you out just now, Dior. I'm sorry. Fur baby wants to go. I think it's too hot though. I don't know what the temperature is. It might be like 90 degrees today. That's crazy. I think I should give him a bath as well. Thinking about that. Yeah, I may give him a bath in a few moments. Not gonna like me too much, but I think he needs a bath. Ooh, this one didn't work out as well. I think the smaller ones are not working as well. Okay. And I guess I could still... Okay. I do appreciate everybody that's coming over to visit. Thank you, that's kind of you. You don't have to like completely be here all the time. I do appreciate it though. I'm just doing my Poshmark stuff. If you want to talk about going live on YouTube and how to reach your hours, because you either have to choose the hours on long form, which is also considered these lives, or the shorts. Now, I'm not a short person. I'm like, I mean, yeah, I don't do shorts well because I'm not there to like entertain people with the dance and stuff. So, yeah, I guess I'm just not that type of person. Yeah. But I feel healthier, that's for sure. I have been consistent on my exercise. So hopefully I'll lose this weight in a few months. We'll have to see, but going at a pace, which is important. I was doing the stepper, but I realized the stepper wasn't good for my leg. I shifted back to the elliptical, which is downstairs. I have a stepper upstairs. So the elliptical is helping a little bit. I do that for 10 minutes. And then I do the rowing machine for 10 minutes. So I just balance the upper part and the lower part of the body out, because I can't hold. Before I was doing like an hour on the elliptical. Now I only do like 10 minutes. That's a big difference in my health situation. Like I could walk for hours and hours and hours and not have a problem. Now I have to reduce myself to no more than an hour's walk, for instance. If I were to go outside for a walk, it's too hot right now. And then temperature like reacts to my body too. It's just so weird. I have never felt that I've had to compromise my activities, my fitness, for a permanent whatever it is, you know. So that changes your life. That does change your life. I hope that I'm just glad I'm not in a wheelchair. But I could have been. I was at the beginning. But now I just have a piece of metal in my leg, which is not comfortable, but it's there. It is there. Okay, in a few moments, let's see the time. 12 o'clock, Jesus. I have like Poshmark to do. Okay, yeah, this is like, I've been here for a little bit. Okay, I need to switch over and do my Poshmark now. Okay, yeah, back to Poshmark. I got a little bit done here. I know if I go live there, then I might sell some stuff, but at the same time, I wouldn't have a video. So I have to, I guess I have to balance out the situation, right? Yeah. Been on here for, people say 2 hours, but I don't know. I think 2 hours. If you have things to do, 2 hours is a bit harsh. And everybody's like 3 times a week. And I know 3 times a week is what people on YouTube want for the lives, but I just can't. With my health, yeah, I have more things that I need to focus on now. Like my health and fitness. It's a big deal. That is a big deal because if my leg is not strengthened, it will cause problems in the long run. So that is why I need to not just exercise, but I need to do it for the permanence of this injury, or else it's just not. Okay, thank you so much. I do appreciate you coming over and visiting.